Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Masterpiece Monday. Oh wait, it's not Masterpiece Monday. I mean Mediocre Monday. Sorry to get all your hopes up. Welcome back to another Mediocre Monday. I am your host, MrBevers. That's right, we're back again with 5 packs that were probably deemed some of the most mediocre or worst sets ever printed in MTG history. Of course, this is a subjective topic because everyone's going to have a different opinion of what they think was the worst set. I took a bunch of polls and stuff, and we arrived at these 5 as some of the worst. So I picked them up, and we got a box of each, basically, and we're going to open them up in this series. We're doing a bit of a giveaway type thing with the series as well, sort of like get engagement and all that kind of stuff, and give some cards away to people. How about that? That's pretty cool, right? Who doesn't like free stuff? All you gotta do is leave a comment below on this video and let me know which set out of these 5 you think next week will have the lowest cost black creature. That's right. Lowest cost black creature. Leave a comment below next week and you could have a chance to win the pack that we open that has the lowest cost black creature. If there's a tie, multiple people win. That's how this works. So we've got a whole bunch of votes this week. Pretty good. Seeing some good numbers here. And it looks like we're going to start with the sets that have the most votes and work our way down. This week's interesting. I think this is our first week where we're opening up one of these packs last, which we haven't done yet, I don't believe, in any other week. But anyway, let's get right into it. Saviors of Kamigawa has 12 votes. 12 votes. So 12 people out there are thinking that this pack is going to have the lowest cost blue creature. That's what we voted on this week. So we want to find blue creatures for low cost. Saviors is first here. So of course, starting off strong right there with a nice blue creature. Alright, that's at least puts it in the running, which is a 3 cost blue creature right there. It's a 2/1 flyer for 3, 2 and a blue. That says, pay 2 and return a land you control to its owner's hand. Target land type becomes the basic land type of your choice until end of turn. This sounds pretty good for just like a nice way to trigger your landfalls again and that kind of stuff, right? Because you've got, of course, let's see, can we get that in focus a little bit better? There, how's that? So return a land you control to its owner's hand. Target land type becomes the basic land type of your choice until end of turn. Don't necessarily care about the second piece of the ability. The first piece is what matters because you get to return a land, which allows you to then play it again, which triggers your landfalls if you have any. We've got a green creature there, black enchantment there, white creature here, red sorcery. Ah, there you go, blue creature. Knocking this one out of the running, we've got a 2 cost blue creature, Manamo Scroll Keeper, 1 and a blue, defender 2/3. It says your maximum hand size increased by 1, so now you can hold 8 cards instead of only 7. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Plow through Ratio, or Rato. I don't know how you pronounce it. This is what everyone likes about these videos of mine with Saviors or Kamigawa block cards, because the names are just, I just butchered them. I butchered them like nobody's business. Ronin Cave Keepers. Oh, there's a 1, oh, but it's an instant. We got a Cut the Earthly Bond. There you go, Secura Tribe Scout. That's a nice common. I think this is one of the commons that's sought after from this set, which is a 1/1 for 1 that says tap it and you may put a land card from your hand into play. Pretty nice. Most of those effects now come on creatures that are quite a bit more beefy than a 1/1, but also cost more than only 1 mana. So pretty nice. I mean, on turn 2, you can essentially tap this to put a 3rd land into play, and it doesn't say tapped. So, essentially, on turn 2, you can have 3 mana if you play this on turn 1, which is pretty nice. Kuro's Taken. Now we're into our uncommons here. We got Kimuri Ona. Kimuri Ona? Kimuri Ona? I don't know. Let's see. Let's butcher the name, right? Ivory Crane Netsuki. Shape Stealer. So there's a blue. It's a blue 2-drop, but it's double blue. I don't know if what we want to do here. Like, well, we'll put it up there. We've got 2 drop blue creatures in this pack, which is nice. This is a 1/1 Shapeshifter Spirit. It says whenever Shape Stealer blocks or becomes blocked by a creature. I'm sorry. Let me see if I can get that in focus a little better for you guys. There it is. Right. Whenever it blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, change Shape Stealer's power and toughness to that creature's power and toughness until end of turn. Interesting. And our rare, is a legendary creature human wizard in black. It's X triple black, and it says Maga Traitor Traitor to Mortals comes into play with X 1/1 counters on it. When Maga comes into play, target player loses life equal to the number of 1/1 counters on it. Interesting. Interesting little card right there. Alright, well, next up is Born of the Gods. Can Born of the Gods tie, or at least beat out this? Let's find out. I had to close my Gmail there because, as you heard, the ping came through the speakers. Alright, what do we got? Rise to the Challenge. Griffin Dreamfender. Nyxborn Eidolon. We're looking for blue creatures, cheap blue creatures. There's a 1-drop green creature. Keep that in mind for when we're voting for green creature, lowest cost green creature. Farragax Giant. Mortal's Resolve. Asphyxiate. A Crowan Skyguard. Reckless Reveler. Snake of the Golden Grove. We haven't even seen a blue card yet. Not a single blue card in Born of the Gods at the moment. Ferris Band Raiders. Ghostblade Eidolon. We're in uncommons now. Spiteful Returned. 2-drop black right there. And Fated Retribution. We didn't even hit a blue card. Not a single blue card in this pack. Wow. Well, Born of the Gods, you let down 9 fine folks today. You let down 9 fine folks by not having a single blue card in you. Fallen Empires is next with 6 votes. All right, 6 votes for Fallen Empires. We're looking for lowest cost blue creature. Let's see. We've got a Thrall Retainer. 1 black, but it's an enchant creature, so not quite. Then we've got Havenwood Battleground. These lands are always fun. Look, there's like skeletons hanging from these trees. That's kind of creepy and weird. Goblin Churgeon. Oh, there's our blue creature. Homerid Warrior. 5-drop. Not going to be in the running, but still a blue creature, so at least beats out Born of the Gods. Spore Cloud. Instant speed. Green. There's your Icacian Infantry, which everyone was hoping for last week, because that's a 1-drop white, and you know we had so many people vote for the Fallen Empires last week and just didn't get there because we didn't open any. Elvish Hunter. 2-drop green. And Order of Lightbur, which is a 2-drop white again. Again, another one that would have been good to see last week and just didn't get there. Now, you're thinking to yourself, we're going to open up Homelands last, because Dragon's Maze always has more votes. Wrong. Dragon's Maze only has the least amount of votes this week. So, Homelands is next with 5 votes. Let's see if Homelands can find a blue creature 2 or less. Let's see. Ishen Shade, or Ishen's Shade. We got Anhava Township. Anaba Bodyguard. Memory Lapse. Blue, but interrupt, not a creature. Ambush Party in red. How about a 3/1 first striker that can attack the turn it comes into play? So it's a 3/1 with haste and first strike for 5 mana. Does that sound like a good? That sounds like a good amount of mana to spend on a 3/1, right? With first strike and haste. Sounds great. Carapace. Ooh, a Clockwork Steed. That looks really cool, actually. Some of the art on these older cards is pretty sweet. And we got a Shrink. So again, we did have a blue card at least. There was a blue card in this pack, but it wasn't a creature. So no blue creature from Homelands. Homelands, you let down 5 fine folks today. And some of them have been sticking with you this whole time. You better turn your act around so that they can win some stuff. Dragon's Maze is last, and hopefully not least, but maybe Saviors is going to take it this week. Let's find out. So we've got Vishino First Blade, Mind Static, Mutant's Prey, Sunspire Gatekeepers, Golgari Cluestone, Beetleform Mage, Liev Decree, Maze Abomination, Maze Glider. Well, there's at least a blue creature. You didn't let everyone down. You did have a blue creature in you. Carnage Gladiator, Feral Animist, Turn and Burn, and our rare, a Skylasher. Well, I mean, 2-drop green, close, but no cigar. Ooh, a foil Possibility Storm. My goodness. That's a thing, isn't it? Possibility Storm's a hilarious card. For those of you who don't know what Possibility Storm is, it essentially like renders people casting spells like fairly inefficient. So Possibility Storm is an enchantment for 5 mana, 3 in double red, and it has, as you can see, there's a lot of text here. So let's see if we can get it in focus a little bit better. Okay, so it says whenever a player, let's see, focus a little bit better. It's a little bit fuzzy. There. Whenever a player casts a spell from his or her hand, that player exiles it, then exiles cards from the top of his or her library until he or she exiles a card that shares a card type with it. That player may cast the card without paying its mana cost. Then he or she puts all cards exiled with Possibility Storm on the bottom of his or her library in a random order. So, essentially, in like Commander games, playing that then means like when someone casts an instant, they exile it, and then they go digging for an instant off the top of their deck and cast that instead. And so they have no idea what they're going to end up getting, right? Creature, they're going to get some creature. Who knows if it's going to be what they want or if it's going to be better or worse? You never know. Anyway, it looks like this week we had Saviors of Kamigawa takes the win with 2-drop blue creatures, whereas all of the others, like the blue creatures from this, were still cheaper than the other 2 sets. And even if you combine them together, they're still cheaper. So 4 mana blue creature, still cheaper than a 5 or a 6. Wow. Those blue creatures, man, they don't have any cheap creatures apparently in here. So I guess that's what we got for this week. Don't forget, next week you're going to be leaving a comment on which set will have the lowest cost black creature. Okay, and we are doing monocolors, so if you did see you saw the Beetleform Mage in here, just so that everyone's aware, Beetleform Mage, technically a 3-drop blue creature. Still not cheap enough anyway, but we're not including them, because they're not monocolored, okay? And the reason that is just because I haven't figured out what I'm doing with multicolored cards yet, because not all the sets have the ability of having multicolored cards in them. Now maybe I should be then including them in the base colors, I don't know. You know what? It's too late. We're already 12 weeks deep. We're not gonna change it now. Haha, take that. All right. So who is the possibility of winning this week? Well, let's get rid of the cards and leave the set that matters, which is of course the Saviors of Kamigawa pack right there. Put those off to the side over there. We'll move this over here and leave that like that. So there's your rare that you're walking away with, somebody. And there are the 2 cards. Now, we have 12 folks, 12 people here with the possibility of winning. And if maybe I can I do this? Maybe this will make my life easier. It probably will. Can I sort this? Let's see. Sort. This? Haha! Much better. Okay, Big Willie is first. Now, Big Willie, I know that you won something, so we may have gotten rid of your card, which I think we did. Yeah, looks like we got rid of your card, so you need a new card. And we didn't get rid of your card. We shipped it out to you with your last winning, so we need to get a new one. Big Willie, right? There you are. Okay. And then let's put that there. And who's next? Dan. Let's see, Dan. Where are you, Dan? I think I have a card for you here somewhere. There's Dan. Dan O. And then we need Death's Gaming, which I believe I saw in this other pile here. Which is the pile I just haven't sorted from last week yet because, you know, falling behind on things. All right, there's Death's Gaming. And then we need Kairu. All right. Do we have a card for you, Kairu? Let's look. There's J. Any other Ks? Yeah, we have Kairu and Kazan. There's Kazan. All right. Okay, and then we have Mike. So far, we haven't missed anyone yet, right? Okay, Mike is next. Mike A, though. So we need Mike A. Where are you, Mike A? There you are. And then we need MTG Hermit. I think I have a card for you here somewhere, too. We got 2 cards for you. And then we got Peter. All right, Peter, where are you? There's Peter. And then we got Robert. Robert B. We got Tom. There's Tom. And Twilight's Eve. And Virvel. Which I think we have a card for as well. There we are. Virvel. Alright. There we go. See, it makes it so much easier when I have it in an alphabetical order, right? Look at that. And we had everybody in here. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 fine folks in this pile. You know what that means? We can roll a D12 because we have 12 folks. It's great stuff. Great stuff. Shuffle this all up like so that I have no idea who is who and all that whatnot. If you're unfamiliar with what's going on right now in this video, we're shuffling up the people who voted correctly this week. If you leave a comment below on this video saying which set you think next week out of the 5 we open will have the lowest cost black creature, you too could have your name on one of these cards and the possibility of winning. We should probably like, and then like, here. Perfect. Right? That sounds good. Can everyone see all these cards? Yeah, you can. Okay, good. So we've got, of course, 6 across the top, 6 across the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Get our D12 out of here. Look at that. See, there's our D12. Got a 12 on that one side. And all right. Let's see what we get. 8. So 6, 7, 8. Right? That's our 8 one right there. Alright, so unfortunately, Robert, no, not quite. Twilight's Eve, also not quite. MTG Hermit, so close. Tom, you were right next to them. Dan O. Big Willie. Peter. Death Gaming. Kairu. Virvel. Kazan. All right, who's ready? Congratulations, Mike A. You are the winner. You walk away with yourself a nice pack of Saviors of Kamigawa. Thank you so much, everyone, for playing. Don't forget to leave your comment below for next week. I have been your host, MrBevers. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, may your pulls ever be mediocre. Just kidding. I want them to be better.